Skins.com for NFL Week number 12. I give you the info to Barrier Man. Time now for NFL 3 for free. 2-1 last week. I can start to feel things heating up. The parity in the NFL is starting to tighten up as those teams fight for those last remaining playoff spots. I got 3 solid steaming hot picks. I'm here to make you some money, so let's get it going. Believe in baking that dream. Vikings, Redskins. All right, the pick here, the Vikes plus the point. My 4 and 5 star subscribed Wizards got this game at +2, but it has gone down. I'm releasing this as a 3-star free play down to a pick 'em because I see it continue to creep down a little bit. The betting public very torn on this game, kind of rip torn on the game, if you will. A great actor. And right now, the action's been split very, very evenly between both the Vikings and the Skins. Check this out. We talked about it with Dallas, kind of made a lot of money with Dallas. We'll get to that in a second over the last few weeks since Wade Phillips was fired. Same situation in Minnesota. Brad Childress out. Chili Willie the Penguin, as we like to call him here on the betting edge. Leslie Frazier in. As I mentioned, last 3 weeks, made a lot of money with the Cowboys. Mid-season coaching changes in pretty much any of the major North American sports leagues don't happen often, but the bottom line is when an interim coach comes in, he's going to do everything possible to spark the team. He wants that job. Cowboys, as I mentioned, 3-0 against the spread since Phillips was tossed. The same thing is going to happen to the Vikes. Here's a quote from SI.com. Every player in that locker room respects him, said Redskins guard Artis Hicks, who joined Washington this season after 4 years with the Vikes. I know there are going to be a lot of guys who want him to have the job next season. They'll play their butts off to reflect that, to show they will rally behind him. And listen, Frazier almost got the job, a couple jobs in the NFL the last couple of years. He's very well respected. This is his shot. You see what's going on with Jason Garrett in Dallas. He's going to take the most of this situation, and I really think good things are going to happen down the stretch, especially with Brett Favre. I know things have been rough with him. You might see Brett Favre have a really good end of the year, even though the Vikings probably don't make the playoffs. But you know Brett Favre doesn't want to go out a loser. Players obviously laid down on Brad Childress. They're going to definitely rise to the occasion with Leslie Joe Frazier. Sidney Rice now going to be played, and he's going to be pretty much of a factor right away. Washington looks like a mass unit right now, minus Alan Alda, on both sides of the ball. They have 10 players listed as questionable. 10 guys that are normal starters listed as questionable. That is kind of out of control. Vikings down to a pick. Bet it and bake it, and as always, believe in the dream. Eagles, Bears. All right, the pick here, the Bears +3, +105. This is our Justin Bieber bandwagon game of the week. The Eagles, of course, the sexy pick with Mike Vick playing the way he is. 89% of the public money is coming in on the Eagles. Wait on this game, I'm telling you. Let the public continue to drive it up at -3, +110, or even +115 could be out there before game time. As I mentioned, the bandwagon game. Eagles really impressed, and the bookmakers have priced this game out way too high. Bottom line, there is too much value betting the Bears +3, +105 at home. The Bears have played very tough at Soldier Field this year, so look for them to come out fired up again. Defense wins games at this time of the year, and no defense in the National Football League has been as hot the last few weeks as the Bears. If you fantasy players are out there, you know how many points they've been scoring for you. They're now ranked 3rd overall in the NFL, allowing just 290.4 yards per game. Vick and the Eagles running backs will have a tough time versus the stingy defense, which is only allowing 78 yards rushing per game. Expect a very focused Bears team to take the field this week in front of their home crowd. And the Bears obviously still alive for the NFC North. Not as much as the Packers are, but obviously fighting for a playoff spot. Cutler's getting more comfortable in that offense each and every week with Mark Munch running the show there on the offensive side. The Bears have to fight hard in order to stay in top the very tight NFC North. Bears want this game more, and usually that's enough to win games, especially late in the year or past Thanksgiving. Now this is where it gets really serious. +3, +105 on the Bears at home is robbery without a gun. Maybe a slingshot instead. Take it, believe in it, and believe in the dream. Chargers, Colts. All right, the Chargers +3, -125. The play here by the half point. 4 and 5 star subscribers of mine got this game at +3, -110 early in the week. 58% of the public money is on the Chargers, so this game should be bet now. Do not wait. I repeat, do not wait. Do not pass go. Bet the game now. Don't wait because the number is not going to get any better. Now check this out. Statistically, the Chargers are the best team in the NFL. Let me say that again. Statistically, and obviously it doesn't mean everything, but it does mean a lot in today's NFL. They are the best team in the National Football League. They have the number one ranked offense and defense coming in this game. That is kind of insane when you think about it, knowing how good Pittsburgh and Baltimore's defenses have been, Eagles' offense has been. The Chargers have number one defense and offense in the NFL. Most yards and giving up the least amount of yards. Offense putting up 418.2 yards per game. That's insane. And the defense only allowed 270.6 yards per game. Chargers always seem to put it on late in the year. Sometimes they struggle early on. But this team is really playing great right now. And this is going to be another great spot for them against the Colts, who have kind of had some troubles and have been up and down over the last 6-7 weeks. All right, I don't care if the San Diego Superchargers are home or away. They should be favored, or at least they pick them in every single game they play the rest of the NFL regular season schedule. This is another game which has been priced out way too high by the odds makers. This game is definitely the reason that I love betting at this time of the year. The bookies know the public are going to bet the Colts because they love the Colts. The Colts will always garner their money. Value, people, you got to check out the value. There is tremendous value in this game as a result of the betting public and their tendencies, which a lot of times is very easy to read. Not to mention the fact, this time of the year, the Chargers, as I mentioned earlier, really hit their stride. Here's an in-spin trend to wet your whistle. The Chargers are 5-0, 100% against the spread in their last 5 games in November. And they're playing better this year in November, I believe, than they were last year. 5-0 last 5 games in November. Chargers win, and they win when it counts. At 5-5 in the AFC West, they need this game a lot more than the Colts need it, and they are healthily and way more statistically better in almost every category. The Chargers, plus the 3, minus the 125. Bet it, take it, believe in the dream. Well, that's going to do it for the show for today, and here are the 4 virtues to being a Betting Edge wizard. You know it's what you want to be. Number 1, subscribe. Be an insider, not an outsider. Click that button. It's right there, and get all my 3 for free picks all NFL season long. You know their goal. Number 2, share. Don't be greedy. There's plenty of money out there to be made for everybody. Also, good karma as well. Share it with your friends, your aunts, your uncles, your third cousin Jebediah, even your ex-stepsister. You know, the one you didn't want anyone to know you hooked up with. 3, rate. You better click like this video. Don't even think about clicking thumbs down. If you don't click like, I might send Paulie Walnuts after you, or worse, make you listen to a Justin Bieber album for 24 straight hours. And number 4, comment. Yes, you gotta love the comment field. Go ahead, post your comments, good or bad, doesn't matter. I love the feedback. I got the thick skin. Make some good comments, though. I might send you a free Ryan Leaf autographed Nerf football. Come on, you gotta love that. Some bad comments, you might be the next douchebag of the day. Until next time, I'm Dan the Man. This has been The Betting Edge. Believe in the dream.